Let's go Ravens! I have a few important things to get across to you, but first make sure you've hit the like button if you've been a Baltimore Ravens fan for over 20 years. It's great to see fans of all ages. If you believe we're going to the Super Bowl, write this, Go Ravens! My heart is purple and black. The Baltimore Ravens are heading into the playoffs with a mix of hope and determination, despite a history that has fans on edge this time of year. Last year's promising season that ended in disappointment is still fresh in the minds of many. However, this season offers a unique and exciting opportunity for the team to rewrite the narrative. No matter the outcome of their upcoming game against the Browns, the Ravens have secured their spot in the playoffs. Whether they're the third or fifth seed, they're in, and they're ready. What sets this year apart is the Ravens' familiarity with their potential opponents. They've faced every AFC playoff contender this season. Teams like the Chiefs, Steelers, Bills, Broncos, and Chargers have seen what the Ravens bring to the table, and that familiarity could work in Baltimore's favor. Of course, this works both ways, as these teams have also experienced Baltimore's strengths. However, the Ravens' victories over many of these competitors, from dominant wins against the Bills and Broncos to hard-fought battles with the Steelers, prove that they are battle-tested and resilient. Kyle Hamilton recently underscored this idea, pointing out that this year's team has been through its share of challenges. Unlike the 2023 squad that dominated most of the regular season, the 2024 Ravens have had to fight through adversity. With 5 losses, including heartbreaking games against the Chiefs and Eagles, the team has learned to rebound and adapt. These moments of struggle have only made them stronger, as they've shown an ability to come from behind and secure victories in critical moments. That resilience is a quality every great playoff team needs. On the offensive side, the Ravens have found a new dimension with Derrick Henry. His presence in the backfield has brought stability and respect to the Ravens' running game. For the first time since Mark Ingram, Baltimore has a running back that commands attention as a true number 1 option. Henry's physical style, especially in cold weather playoff games, could be a game changer. His addition complements an already versatile offense that can strike through the air or on the ground, with Lamar Jackson leading the charge. Defensively, the Ravens have turned a corner. Early struggles have given way to a unit that's creating turnovers and consistently pressuring opponents. The combination of a revitalized defense and an offense capable of explosive plays makes the team well-rounded and dangerous. The improving health of key players like Nelson Agholor and K. Mitchell adds further depth, giving the Ravens the tools they need to make a deep run. But perhaps the most encouraging sign is the Ravens' composure in high-pressure situations. Gone are the days of panic when trailing by a score or 2. This season, they've shown they can stay calm, execute, and claw their way back into games. That mental toughness, combined with their talent, positions them as a formidable playoff contender. As we look ahead, the possibilities are tantalizing. With Lamar Jackson leading a balanced and determined squad, the Ravens have the tools to navigate the challenges of the postseason. The addition of Derrick Henry, the growth of the defense, and the team's battle-tested spirit create a sense of optimism that this year could be different. Could this be the season the Ravens finally break through and capture another Super Bowl? What do you think, Ravens fans? Can this team defy the odds and bring the Lombardi Trophy back to Baltimore? Let us know your thoughts and predictions in the comments below. As the Ravens prepare for their playoff journey, the weight of past expectations lingers. Fans remember the frustration of last year's exit and other playoff missteps. Yet this season feels different. The team isn't just relying on talent, it's relying on the lessons learned from adversity. Those early losses and close games have shaped a Ravens squad that knows how to adapt and fight. The offensive transformation has been particularly striking. With Derrick Henry now in the mix, the Ravens have a weapon that's been missing in recent years. His ability to control the tempo, wear down defenses, and thrive in the cold, high-stakes atmosphere of playoff football cannot be overstated. And while Lamar Jackson remains the heartbeat of the offense, Henry's presence takes some of the pressure off him, allowing Lamar to play freer and more creatively. Speaking of Lamar, his season has reignited conversations about his place among the NFL's elite. Despite critics questioning his ability to lead in the postseason, Lamar has consistently proven his worth as both a passer and a runner. His leadership has been crucial in guiding the Ravens through tough times. This year, the offense isn't solely dependent on Lamar being Superman. Instead, it's a collective effort, with contributions from key players like Zay Flowers and Mark Andrews, who have stepped up when it matters most. Defensively, the Ravens are peaking at the right time. After early season struggles, they've made adjustments that have transformed their defense into a force to be reckoned with. They're not just stopping offenses, they're taking the ball away. The addition of timely turnovers to their repertoire has been a game changer, giving the offense more opportunities to capitalize. The defensive line is imposing, the secondary is tightening up, and the entire unit is playing with a sense of urgency that bodes well for the playoffs. The playoff road won't be easy. The Ravens are likely to face formidable opponents like the Chiefs, Bills, or Steelers, each of whom presents unique challenges. But Baltimore's familiarity with these teams could be the edge they need. Whether it's the gritty battles with Pittsburgh, the high-stakes chess matches with Kansas City, or the hard-hitting clashes with Buffalo, the Ravens have shown they can compete with the best. These aren't unfamiliar foes. They're teams the Ravens know they can beat when playing their best. Health is another critical factor. Unlike previous seasons where injuries derailed their chances, the Ravens are heading into the postseason relatively healthy. Key players are returning, and the roster depth has been strengthened. Nelson Agholor, Keaton Mitchell, and others provide options that can make a difference in tight games. Having a full arsenal of talent is a luxury the Ravens haven't always enjoyed in past playoff runs. As the team locks in for the postseason, the question isn't just about whether they can win, it's about how far they can go. The AFC is stacked with talent, but the Ravens have the tools, the mindset, and the momentum to make a statement. From their dynamic offense to their resurgent defense, everything seems to be falling into place. Now it's time for the Ravens to prove it on the field. This season has been a roller coaster, but all the ups and downs have prepared them for this moment. It's their chance to show the league that they're not just contenders, they're champions in the making. Ravens fans, what's your take? Do you believe this team has what it takes to bring the Lombardi Trophy back to Baltimore? Who do you see as the biggest challenge in the playoffs, and how far do you think they'll go? Let us know in the comments below, and as always, keep cheering for the flock. The Ravens are heading into these playoffs not just as contenders, but as a team that feels destined to make a deep run. One of the standout storylines is how the team has managed to peak at the right time. As the regular season wraps up, the Ravens are not only healthier, but also playing some of their best football. Players like Derrick Henry and Keaton Mitchell have added depth and versatility to an offense that can attack defenses in multiple ways. Henry's power running style complements the explosive, quick-hitting runs that Mitchell has been delivering all season, creating a backfield that's as dangerous as it is diverse. For Lamar Jackson, the narrative extends beyond team success. While playoff wins will always define a quarterback's legacy, there's no denying that Lamar has been a pivotal reason why the Ravens are in this position. His leadership, ability to stay composed under pressure, and knack for making big plays have been instrumental. This season, he silenced many of his critics by showing he doesn't need to carry the team on his back every week. Instead, he's used his skill set to elevate everyone around him, proving that his growth as a quarterback is undeniable. The defense has also been a revelation. After a shaky start to the season, they found their groove, particularly in creating turnovers. This has been critical in flipping momentum during games and giving the Ravens offense more chances to shine. The secondary, anchored by players like Kyle Hamilton, has stepped up, while the defensive line continues to apply pressure and dominate in key moments. The ability to not only hold leads, but also respond when the team is trailing has made the defense a cornerstone of Baltimore's success. That's all for today, Ravens fans. Go Ravens!